Just sitting here at lunchtime, contemplating my day and thinking about, life in general. Thinking about things that I can do here on the channel. Um, just kind of chilling, doing my lunch. It's kind of overcast today. The weather's been off and on rainy. Sun will come out for a little while, and then it'll get rainy again and cloudy. Um, been finding it hard to actually find time to create the long form content, the video content. Running out of ideas, I guess. Not really running out of ideas, just I mean, there's a lot that goes into these long form videos, and I just don't have enough time. I want to do it right, you know, I guess, right. I guess there's no right way to do it, but I think um, creating the best video possible that I can do is great. I recently changed video editing software at home on my PC because I was watching a lot of content that was telling me not to use CapCut because they steal your, not really steal, but in their terms of service, they can do whatever they want with whatever you post if you use their software. And I'm not about that. I think that's wrong. So I've got this program called DaVinci Resolve that I'm using, and there's a steep learning curve with DaVinci Resolve. And I'm finding it difficult to sit down and actually take the time out to learn it as much as I'd like to. And watching videos while I'm driving or listening to videos while I'm driving doesn't really help me with editing because you really got to kind of do hands on. Hello, thanks for joining me. I'm just sitting here. I'm at lunch, just chit chatting about what I would like to do as far as videos and whatnot. And I've recently changed video editing software. I now use DaVinci Resolve, but I'm finding it hard to learn it. It's difficult. There's a lot to it. It's not as user friendly. I shouldn't say that. It's not as easy to use as CapCut was. Easy to learn as CapCut was. There's like a lot to it. It's definitely a professional video editing software, and I look forward to actually learning it. And I've learned a little bit. I can probably edit video basically right now. I haven't added effects or even saw what the effects do, but like I said, I'm like relearning now. So Halo Moon did that Battle of the Bands. We did that. Was it 2 weekends ago? Yeah, I think. Or was it last weekend? No, 2 weekends ago. But we didn't win. Um, and that's fine. We had a good time and we played well. And I have the video up, so if you want to watch the video, you can watch it of our performance. We did 4 songs. It was about 20 minutes long. But I think we did our songs very well. Our vocals were pretty good, and yeah, it went well. We had fun. We got a lot of good feedback from people. We got a chance to meet other musicians, which was cool. Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And it was a good experience. Um, would I do it again? Well, first off, Mitch, the uh, the the band leader, I would say, uh, which I would say yes because it is his band. He's been doing this quite a long time. He actually paid for entry into the Battle of the Bands as a member of the band. Nothing came out of my pocket, and Mitch took care of it. And he's good with what we did, and I'm good with what we did. So it was success as far as that goes. George Fergie, he did great playing the drums. Like I said, it was a good experience. I enjoyed it. We we have uh, we have a gig this coming weekend, this Sunday, up in Michigan, Grand Junction, Michigan, and I've never been to Grand Junction, but it's a gig called the Good Old Days Festival, and I'm looking forward to that. I enjoy playing in front of people. I enjoy positive feedback, which we usually get with Halo Moon. Um, we played in Chicago and had none but good reception there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I just figured I'd get on here and talk to you a little bit. Um, it is a live stream. I like doing live streams, especially when you all interact with me and you can ask me questions or whatnot. Um, Even if you want to ask me why the hell I do this, I don't know why I do it. It's a lot of fun. It's a challenge. It's hard sometimes to come up with ideas, um, but I enjoy making these videos. I've been trying to really think about the content that I want to put on here. Um, my videos before have been me, like random videos of me doing things in the studio, videos of the bands that I'm in playing, um, that kind of stuff. And I would like to do more like interesting videos, if that makes sense. Um, because I'm not sure that I would watch my videos as somebody who was looking for something to watch on YouTube. Um, but maybe I would. I don't know. I think whenever somebody does a video well, it keeps my attention, and I enjoy that, and I would like to do the same. Uh, it takes a lot of time to create these videos. Like this is not time consuming. This right here is awesome because it's live. I'm just shooting off the cuff. Whatever I talk about, I talk about. And if you have questions and you want to ask me a questions, that's great too. Um, but for the most part, creating videos is a process. It's not it's not an easy thing to do. I mean, you got to think pre-production. You think about, okay, well, what do I want to make my video on? All right, you're thinking about what you want to make your video on, and how do I make it like that? You think about the different scenes that you want to do and everything like that, but how do I make that happen? Uh, some of it, some of it is editing. A lot of it is editing, actually, which I told you I'm learning the new software, and it's called DaVinci Resolve. It's a free download. If you're looking for a good editing software that's free to use, they do have a paid version. I didn't pay for it, but if I really get to learn it and know how to use it, I might just pay for DaVinci Resolve. I think it's like $290 some for the actual to pay for it so that you own it, so that you could use it, and you have all the features and functions and everything of it. I just don't have that money right now, and I want to make sure that it's something that I will be able to use and will be able to edit videos with, because I'm not going to pay for something that I'm not going to use. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to use it. And like I said, I'm just learning it. There is a big learning curve as far as DaVinci Resolve is concerned, because there's so many different things you can do and so many ways to do it. So I'm watching videos, listening to videos while I drive, and it's just like starting over again, really. Um, CapCut was a great software to use, very easy to use, but their the user agreement, the terms are just, I don't know why these companies feel that you're doing all the work and they want to take your efforts and turn it into something that they can make money off of. And even okay, I paid for a subscription to that software so that I can have the pro version, right? Even with that, they still want more, and I just think it's greed, and I don't agree with it. So I decided I'm not going to use it anymore. And CapCut, the only people you have to blame are your greedy butts. And that's all I have to say about that. But I switched over to DaVinci Resolve. I hope that it works out for me. And if so, I'll probably end up paying for it uh, because I like to support things that help me out. And just kind of rattling on about this, but you know, as I, you know, going into this adventure of being a content creator, you learn all kinds of things, and there's like it seems like there's a thousand different ways to do the same thing, 1,000 different softwares out there that do the same thing. Finding that software that's going to help you and let you do what you need to do uh, is key, and to make it easier and enjoyable for you, not just any old software. I mean, when I sit down, I like to be able to get things done. I don't want to sit there for hours doing stuff. And I don't know. It's a time thing. As I get older, I'm 57 now. As I get older, I think that time is precious. It seems like I never have enough time in the day to get done the things that I want to do. I always enjoy keeping busy and doing things, but I was planning on doing a live stream last night when I got home from work. I got home from work. I was kind of tired because of sitting in traffic and whatnot. But when I got home, I just didn't feel like it. But then I'm like, yeah, I started to feel better after I relaxed a little bit. But then I had bought I bought a new indoor light for my shed that I had gotten the day before, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go out there and install that. So instead of doing a live stream, I went and installed that light in my shed. It's solar powered, which is really cool. So I got that done yesterday. So I didn't do any live streaming yesterday, and I kind of wanted to do that. I have these ideas during the day, but by the time I get home from work, I'm tired. I've been driving all day, and I drive to work an hour. I drive all day at work, which is 8 hours, and then I drive another hour, sometimes a little more, back home. So I spent, at least 10, 11 hours driving each day. And people don't realize, but driving takes a lot out of you because you're constantly on alert. And yeah, it's crazy. But, I don't know how many musicians tune into this channel, but if you're a musician and you tune into this channel, what kind of things do you do to keep yourself occupied and busy? And how do you find the time? What is it that you do that Do you like pre-plan and schedule, or do you just kind of like me? I don't really pre-plan. I just do it as I feel. I don't because I feel that if I pre-plan and schedule it, it almost feels like work rather than something fun to do. Um, I like doing it when I feel like it, I guess. And I don't know if that's the right way to go about things, but it works for me as far as the fun factor. I think having fun doing whatever you do is very important. And being happy is very important. I recently did a video where I mentioned that I'm no longer in black resin. And yeah, when it becomes not fun, don't continue doing it. I've been trying to use Chat GPT to come up with ideas on videos and help me kind of organize myself to do the videos, um, because I feel that being organized is a way to help you, uh, your workflow, help you get it done. Because if you're just flying off the cuff, sometimes, like I'll do a video and I'm like, oh, after I get done and I watch it, like, oh, I should have mentioned that. Oh, I should have did this or this, did that, or sometimes the timeline as far as how the video progresses, I kind of go all over the place. So organizing the thoughts on doing the video and having a guideline or a guide to help me do that. Chat GPT has been helping me, um, which is funny. I have two video ideas that it's helped me with, but I haven't done them yet. I don't know. I don't know. I like doing the videos, but it's not at this point. It isn't my priority, I guess you'd say. But I think getting better at music, doing the music thing, writing songs, doing my practices, doing the gigs. That's been my priority. Um Now that I'm no longer doing black resin, that has freed my mind up a lot to be able to think about things more and to take my time doing so and just do what I feel is what I want to do, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Life's too short. All I have to say about that. Well, let's see, I got about 20 minutes left on my lunch, so I'm just going to hang out here and sip my Coke and just talk to you guys. Do any of you use DaVinci Resolve? And if so, what has been your experiences, whether they're good or they're bad? Um, I know learning it so far has been tough, especially you get home from work and you want to sit down in front of your computer and learn this software. But it's just like, man, I don't want to sit anymore. I want to put my legs up and stretch out because I've been sitting all day in the truck or in the van. And I just don't feel like doing it when I get home. Uh, at least not right away. Like I said yesterday, I sat and relaxed for about an hour and a half, and then I was ready to do something. But yeah, it's not easy. That's for sure. I'm I've watched some videos that people have posted about getting in a rut with creating, being a creator, and how to overcome the rut. And I'm trying to overcome the rut. I feel like I'm in a rut. I don't know. Maybe I'm not, but I kind of feel like I am. But creating content is a challenge. It can be a lot of fun. But yeah, And I keep seeing people pop in for like 2 seconds and then they pop right out. And I don't know if I need to be playing a guitar or what. But like I said, this is my lunch hour, and and I don't know. Here, I'll kind of show you. I just put my feet up. Put my leg up because this leg right here, it it swells up on me if I don't give it that break. Um, I've actually had some issues with there's this. Sorry, putting it back in the holder. There's this condition that I have called plantar fasciata. I don't know. It's in my heel, but man, is it painful. And I ordered some insoles for my feet because, man, like my right heel right now, sometimes it's very, very, man. I thought I had this situated, but ooh. What the heck? Trying to get this situated. Hello. Trying to get my phone situated in the holder. That's better. Cool. There we go. Much better. Oh yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with. I think I have band practice tonight with Mitch and the boys. Mitch and George. I don't know if Louis is coming or not. I don't think he is. But Louis had a major surgery and he's still recovering from it. And I wish him a speedy recovery. Because, man, I bet you that surgery isn't easy. He had triple bypass surgery, and he showed me the scar, and I was just like, wow. So he's been home recovering, and he says he's been trying to. He said his strength is coming up, which is good. He he's a great keyboard player, and I can't wait for him to rejoin the band and get rolling on that again. Trying to get the video camera straight. Now, I don't know if the sound is coming through because I have a microphone hooked up to it. Hopefully, it's good. Yeah, and I can't see if anybody's chatting with me. I haven't seen anything yet, but that's all right. But yeah, I'm just on my lunch, and this is where I spend my lunch in the van. In the van. Today is the 8th of July. We had the 4th of July weekend, and that was nice. This past weekend was really nice. Uh, Nice in the fact that, it was kind of relaxing. Was able to cook on the grill, made 2 racks of ribs, which are really good. Um, got to spend it mostly with my wife and my mom, which was cool. Um, didn't have any music over the weekend, but like I said, we're going to have some music this coming weekend. We're going to be up at the Good Old Days Music Festival up in Grand Junction, Michigan. So if you're in Michigan and you want to hit it and come check out Halo Moon, come on down. Yeah, so that's what I got going for me. Uh, so yeah, but I was been asking ChatGPT for help, and it's pretty cool. I like ChatGPT, and I told ChatGPT to be brutally honest with me and don't just sugarcoat things. If I say something and there could possibly be a problem, please let me know. And so far, so good. So far, so good. Uh, got about 14 minutes left of my lunch, and then I got to hit the road. I got to do. I got, let's see, two more stops. Yeah, three more stops. Pickup and two deliveries, and got a pretty easy job. Like I said, I just deliver packages all day. Sometimes the packages are heavy. I got a skid in the back that I have to deliver, and which is funny because the company that it was supposed to go to is on strike, but they're trying to send it to a different location. And I told the guys where I work, if they're on strike, I can't cross that picket line because I'm a Teamster, and that wouldn't be right because I wouldn't want them to cross our picket line. So I'm not going to do that, and I don't think as a union member that I can do that. So I told them if they're striking there, I can't cross that line. So hopefully that's not the case. But that being said, I think it'll be all right. Either way, I already told them, so they know that if I come back with it, that's why. My wife, she's been dealing with a lot in her life. On her family side, her dad has Parkinson's disease, and he's currently in like a nursing facility because he can barely do anything for himself. He can hardly walk anymore, and he was getting around pretty good, and then all of a sudden, man, took a turn for the worse. His balance was going, and he kept falling. Matter of fact, last time my wife was with him, he fell and hit his head. He got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and lost his balance, fell back, and knocked himself out. She called the ambulance. Ambulance came and got him, and he's been in nursing care ever since. So it's been really rough for my wife, and I feel bad for her dad, and I feel bad for her that she has to go through all of this, and I'm sure that it's worse for him. I don't really know too much about Parkinson's. All I know is it's like a neurological degradation. You start to lose function in your muscles and your legs, and eventually, like even swallowing can be difficult. But I don't wish that on anybody. That's for sure. Parkinson's is no joke, and her dad is going through it. He's a Vietnam veteran. Uh, he retired from the Army Reserve. Uh, he spent from 66 to 67 in Vietnam. He was in the 25th Infantry, and he was exposed to Agent Orange, which caused his Parkinson. And I also know that Louis, our keyboard player, was in Vietnam, and he was also exposed to Agent Orange, and he Agent Orange, and he also has Parkinson's. And it's just a shame that this Agent Orange that they sprayed to defoliate the jungle was basically poison and did a lot of damage, not just to our soldiers, but also to the Vietnamese people. Like the after effects of this chemical were just horrible. And I don't see how, as a government, as a institution, you sent people over to go and fight for you. You expose them to a chemical that is harmful to them as well as the Vietnamese people, and you don't take responsibility for it and take care of your guys. I think it's a bunch of bullshit, and I think that anybody who's experienced it would agree. A lot of guys came back, got cancer because they were exposed to that stuff. Unfortunately, he hasn't had cancer, but he did get the Parkinson's, and it's just tearing him down. He's let's see, 81. But yeah, it's not good. Not good at all. So my hope is that my wife gets through it okay, because I don't want to see her sad and all of that stuff. I got about 8 minutes now till my lunch is over, and then I gotta go back to the grind. It's not really a grind; it's just driving. But sometimes, because I drive in Chicago, I just about every day, and Chicago traffic ain't no joke. That's for sure. I mean, sometimes it's bumper to bumper and it's a slow go, and it's constantly brake, gas, back and forth. But it's good. It's a living. It pays the bills, and uh, I told my wife, I can do this job till I decide to not do it no more. Yeah. Physically, it's not that demanding. I do have to lift some heavy boxes once in a while, but for the most part, the stuff is not that heavy. Like a skid, they'll have a forklift come out and pull it off, and that'll be the end of that. But yeah, it's a good job. Benefits are good. The union job pays okay. Um, yeah, so in a good spot. And thank you for tuning in and checking this out. Uh, like I said, I'm just a dude on his lunch break. That's it. Uh, let's see, what else do I have in here? I think I'm gonna have a piece of gum. I try not to get too political or whatever on this channel. And I really don't want to get political. I'd rather not. Just some of the things that have been going on lately have been bothering me. So I try not to get involved with that. Try to keep it about fun and music, because there's enough of that negativity out there, not enough bad things happening in the world that we need a break from it, right? So I got me some gum, some Trident, some mint gum, which is always good after a meal. So I've been thinking about doing a video as far as like, I don't know, how I create music, I guess you'd say. I kind of did one earlier, but it kind of sucked. I want to revisit it and maybe do a better job. But I got to first learn how to use DaVinci Resolve. And like I said, that's a lot of learning. Bass playing, I'm getting better at playing the bass. I'm not saying that I'm a bad player at all, but what I'm saying is I think as a musician, you should always strive to get better, to improve. I can improve my guitar playing. Um, I'm not bad at playing guitar, but I'm not great either. There's a lot of chord structures that I don't know. You can form chords on different parts of the fretboard. I don't know a lot of that. But Mitch, however, is very good at that, which I'm glad because he helps facilitate the songwriting with that. We wrote 2 songs, 3 songs. How many songs have we written together? Mexican band, something to do with the sea. Leave my house. Take a stand. What other one do we do together? I think that's it. So that's 4 songs that me and Mitch have wrote together that we put in the lineup, and people seem to enjoy the songs that we've written. So that makes me happy. I got about 3 more minutes, and then I can hit the road. But thanks for joining me on my lunch break. um, yeah, just chilling out. I don't know if this mic is picking up or not, or if I'm picking up on the phone mic, but hopefully the audio is good. I couldn't tell you because I can't hear it right now. I notice my phone keeps like dimming and getting brighter. I don't know why that is. But yeah. Whew. So I think I'm going to call it quits and get ready to hit the road. So for those of you who are watching now, thank you. For those of you who are watching later, thank you again. And I will see you later. Bye. How do I stop this?